I'm Cuba Cordoves with E.G.P Podcast.
I'm Jnique.
I'm Lady D.
And I am Betty Boo Banksta.
Yes, bitches, we in this motherfucker. Okay, I'm just gonna warn y'all, ladies and gardeners, I'm going in tonight. I'm going in on this motherfucking topic. We're doing all hot topics on Friday nights, guys, and we'll be releasing it on the Friday night episodes. We'll be releasing on Saturday, and then the Sunday episodes we're gonna be releasing on Monday, and then on the Wednesday episodes we're gonna be releasing on Friday. So we're gonna be giving y'all more content, okay? All right, so we can make this channel grow for the success of the channel. Anyway,
let's go.
All right, the topic is why the fuck do they think it's okay to keep killing our black men? It's too much.
And honestly, some of these stories tonight.
This goes back.
This
topic goes back so far, like in the years of the books. Like, this is crazy. It's ridiculous.
No, it's too much.
True.
It's too much.
And honestly, it's now becoming not only just cops killing black men.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody feel like they can just do it. You know,
They can do it just because.
Right.
I own a gun, so I see a black person, I'm gonna kill you.
And I'm gonna get away with it.
My story is a regular citizen. Who's starting first? Because I got a story for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start it off, y'all. And all right, I'm gonna basically read what I wrote down, the gist of the story, and then I'm gonna unpack some shit, and I want y'all to chime the fuck in, okay? All right.
Sure.
All right, here we go. On May 6th, Jean Reed, better known as Sean Reed, 21 years old, Indianapolis native, died from a police shooting. Reed live streamed the whole encounter on Facebook Live, where thousands of people tuned in. Subsequently heard him get shot and killed during the live stream. Police allegedly say Reed was under the influence and was driving over 90 miles per hour while almost hitting several cars. During the live stream, you hear Reed say, "I ain't going back to jail." Reed then pulls over, gets out, exchanges a few words with the police while running away. Away. Y'all heard what I said. Away. Okay?
Away.
You then hear the police say stop. Then you hear and see Reed being tased from behind. Again, behind. Then he was shot over a dozen times, y'all. This is overkill. Overkill. Police Chief Randall Taylor alleged that there was a gun found at the scene and that the gun was fired twice. All right. That's all alleged. This was straight up murder.
Bullshit.
Period.
And they tried to say that he shot off of the Highway 64, I think it was.
Right. Now they're saying that the cops that shot him, they basically haven't released the cop's name. They haven't released their race, but they're on administrative leave. So basically they're still working, but in the office, basically. So I want to unpack this story, right? First thing I want to say is the cameras don't lie. Period. And what the police didn't count on was for him to be live streaming on Facebook. They ain't count on that shit. They also did not have no dash cams on, so they say, or their body cams on during the shooting. All right?
And it's going to be a closed casket, homie.
Right. And then a detective was caught saying on audio, this
a black one.
A closed casket, homie. So if you heard the officer say that, that means there was some type of audio, there was some visual audio, it was something that was captured for that cop to say, and for the detective to say, and for Chief Taylor to say that he's going to put some serious disciplinary action behind that detective's comment. Now, another thing this is what I don't understand. Why was Reed tased, then shot over a dozen times?
Then shot, right.
Make it make sense.
Wasn't he tased like 3 times?
Make sense.
You even hear him talking about how the tase was a good tase, and he doesn't understand how he didn't fall the first time.
Exactly.
Right.
So if somebody is running away, and let's just say Reed, right? Let's just say Sean Reed basically started the live stream in the middle of the whole police chase, right? Let's say he started in the middle. Let's say we missed the beginning. Let's say he did shoot. When he got out that motherfucking car, this nigga had on no shirt. His underwear, you saw his underwear, right? You saw his jeans. Right. There was no weapon. So when he got out that car and started running away, I'm gonna say it again, away. There was no reason for you to shoot him. Even if he was driving and was pop, pop, pop while he was driving, when he got out that car, there was no gun. And he was running away. It
doesn't even matter that he drew that attention to him, which is what I feel, but it still did not justify.
The punishment don't fit the fucking crime.
It doesn't.
The punishment don't fit the crime. And ain't nothing.
It never does.
Nothing is gonna make this make sense. Nothing. No. I feel that the police are scrounging to find a reason. They're gonna try to find a CCTV to show that, oh, he bought this on himself. It don't make sense. I'm tired of this shit.
He drew it to him, but he didn't bring that killing on himself. He drew that energy to him, but that killing is not justified by no means necessary.
No means. And in 2005, right, in the United Kingdom, the body cams were made mandatory. The United States did not pick up on that until 2014. When that got implemented, right? I know every state is not mandatory to have body cams. I know it's not. I know where we live it is, but if you're wearing the body cam, now I watch all this these First Amendment auditors, like, bait the cops and stuff to see what they're gonna do. And I see cops cover up their body cam, mute their body cam. It happens. And I also see them get rid of it. They have 30 days before they basically delete the footage and they have to start again. I am so tired of our black men dying. I have a black husband. I have a black son. You have to go and you have to vote for your county, for your district. You have to, because the presidency don't handle this shit. They don't. They don't. You can't vote for the presidency and think the presidency gonna give a fuck about your county.
Right.
Or your state. It ain't gonna happen.
It starts in your community.
Charity starts at home. Okay? All voting counts. All voting matters.
All voting.
But you have to vote your chief.
I didn't used to
vote your mayor. You have to. I'm just tired of this shit.
But you know what? Y'all, a lot of black people, we are uneducated when it comes down to what is it that we need to do to make things right in our state where we live. A lot of people only realize that, okay, the only thing they know, let's vote for the president.
That's right.
They don't understand about everything that goes on in the day they live in. So if you get educated, you're supposed to vote all 3 terms when they have elections out.
That's
People
right.
don't know that.
Yeah, that's right, D. That is right.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not trying to just rush to the next story, but we are on a time limit. But I want to say my prayers from Eve's Garden, from myself, Cuba Cordoves, from Lady D, from Betty Boo Banksta, from Jnique. We want to say to the family of Sean Reed, we are so sorry to the family. This is unjustified.
Very.
It's so unjustified. I don't care how they want to chop it, screw it. It's unjustified. And this was murder.
Justified at all.
So from the bottom of Eve's Garden's heart, from the bottom, from the pit, we are so sorry for every story we about to tell for your loss. We really are.
It's crazy. It's going on for too long.
It's going on for too long. Because what can a black man do? You can't stay at home and eat ice cream without someone busting in. What can you do?
Right.
You can't walk your kids to school. You can't
sell CDs without getting shot.
Well, honey, you obviously are not allowed to even pick up your barbecue.
Bitch, or you're not even allowed to fucking jog. And that goes into the next story, Betty. Let us know what's going on out here in these streets with your story.
Man. Man, I'm very, and I wish I knew the black attorney that is definitely representing that case because he's serious.
Yeah.
I must say that he definitely represents and the empowering of the black man. I mean, I'm very proud of him. Yeah. I mean, it's a very unfortunate situation. I'm so glad that they arrested him. All his brother was doing was jogging. So and for them to say he fit the description of a burglary.
A burglar, right? That they had.
This was in Atlanta, right? This was in Atlanta.
No, this was in Brunswick, Georgia.
Brunswick, Georgia.
Okay.
However, a couple hours ago, they just came out with an article that said there were no calls that week about burglars. There were no calls.
I knew it.
So you trying to tell me that, you jumped in his truck, followed this boy that's jogging in the middle of the day. He's not hooded. He doesn't look armed.
Right.
But there was a burglar that had been happening, but now there is not one. And then, well, Betty, I'm gonna let you finish telling your story because I don't even want to get into those details.
The details of the story.
Well, the details of the story was just that the brother was just jogging and they went on a hunt, chasing him down. He put up a fight. And these are two white men, a father and a son, with two shotguns. Mm-hmm. So, and he fought to the very end. I mean, he fought. He was trying to really save his life from, they hunted him. And from what you understand, the father, I believe it looked like the father was the one who shot him.
Mm-hmm.
So he got into a little scuffle with his son, and so that's what it looked like to me on camera.
Right.
But it looked like in the father, who was an ex-cop or something like that. Was he a DA?
Oh. Enforcement. Okay, making sense.
So, yeah. So if you go back and look, you will find pictures of the judge that was supposed to, he just ignored it. He just closed it. You see that they're very good friends.
Of course. And this is my point when you just said that. To piggyback what you just said. A lot of these cops work with the DA, which work with the judge. They all on the same social circle. And basically what these police officers do, to be real with y'all, I have avoided this topic because I'm so passionate about this shit, and I don't want to be judged for my passion. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. Let me tell you what these police officers do. And I don't know if the cop was Sean Reed, if he was white, black, or what the fuck ever. I don't know.
Right.
We don't know that. But I'm speaking to the white cops right now, okay? What they do, no, fuck that. I'm speaking to all cops. What they do, they don't do law enforcement anymore. They do policy enforcement, and what they do is they police with their motherfucking feelings. They police with their feelings. Oh, you ain't stop when I said stop. Oh, you ain't
mental illness.
I'm tired of this shit.
These people have some severe mental illness. Racism is a mental illness. Yep. Racism is a mental illness. They're not putting these people in any kind of psychological therapy or anything. Because I mean, for someone to just keep killing and killing and killing, it tells you that there's a mental disturbance that's going on in the police force, and it's like the thing about it behind it, why do they keep continuously killing?
Because they keep getting away with it until a cop is fucking sent to jail or put to death behind this. They're gonna keep doing this.
They're gonna keep doing it. Exactly.
But I mean, honestly, it's not even. It doesn't even matter if it's a cop or not, and you'll understand what I mean when I tell you about my story. But it doesn't matter. It's really just white privileged men, and I mean, you don't see a lot of women. Well, you did in the Botham Jean case because she just walked up in his shit,
right?
But usually it's usually a white male and then a black male.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is he's running and he's running in his in the neighborhood. It's crazy because y'all realize that I'm 2 weeks into running my neighborhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what
me running in my neighborhood.
You know what?
And you running your neighborhood.
You know what saves you, Jay?
What?
What saves you is the fact that you got a pussy. Period.
Yep.
They're a little more keener on us. You know what I'm saying? Now, aside from what happened to Atiana Jefferson being shot in her own home,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And that officer that did that shit, when they went to his interview of being hired, he goes, "If I have to kill somebody, I would, especially if it's a black person."
Oh my God.
Right.
Oh my God.
But what saves us as black women is that we got a pussy.
Right.
It don't say 100% of the time, but it will before it will a black man.
Now I would say this was very disturbing about the Sean, I forgot his name, Sean Reed situation, is that they're saying that it was a black man, a black police officer.
Okay, that's what I didn't know. That I didn't.
That's disturbing.
Okay, that's why I didn't say. That's why I didn't report that it was a white cop, because they never said if he was white or black. But let me say what might happen. This may be the first case that a cop gets sentenced or put to death or whatever because he's
black. Because he's
a black cop.
He's black.
Yep.
Oh,
if he was
you know what? That's probably what's going to happen.
Right.
And I thought that you were talking about the other situation as well, but it would be nice if the other one could get prosecuted.
Yes.
Because it needs they need to be made an example of.
And it needs to be an example, several examples. So let me ask you, Betty.
To be implemented and changed.
Right. Let me ask you, Betty. So the father and son that shot Ahmaud Arbery, were they arrested?
They had been arrested.
And I believe they only been arrested because of the protesting.
Right. Right.
I think they were only arrested because the video was released.
The video came
there,
right.
There were no video.
And the video.
But
it doesn't really matter.
Arrested the guy that did the video too.
But listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yes, he got arrested today.
It doesn't even matter.
Oh, so he got arrested today. Okay.
For
they
what?
picked him up.
Well, he's an accomplice. I think that's
reporting it.
No, he was.
He didn't report it.
No, this is
the guy that recorded it was with the father and son.
Yes. So what happened is So what happened is he took the video and sent it to some friends, bragging about it. So what happened is one of the friends had a conscience and decided to leak it.
What?
Wow.
Yes, he was bragging about it.
Yeah, like, it wasn't an original. It wasn't.
Copy.
This wasn't presented until after, and it's probably like she said. Oh, I'm sending it out to my homeboys. One of the homeboys like, bruh, I really fuck with black people.
This
so that's why
I fuck with black people. Let me go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Damn. I didn't know that.
I think they're gonna get him as an accomplice.
So I'm glad that he got locked up then. Okay. Okay.
Because that's how you have to think. Oh my God, you're there videoing. So who was there videoing? That was actually someone who was with them.
So the person, this tells me that this was a setup for the person to have their camera already ready.
Right.
You know what? It makes you have to think like that.
Yeah.
Right. It absolutely is.
Yeah. Because they're saying that the way that he looks at them, it kind of like he was looking at them like he's seen them around before. Like, oh, it kind of about like he had a look on his face, like, oh, you again, type of look, from what I understand.
Once again, from Eve's Garden, from myself, Cuba Cordoves, from Betty Boo Banksta, from Lady D, and from Jnique, we are so sorry for your loss to the Arbery family. We have to move on. So, Jnique, go ahead and let us know what's going on with your story.
All right. So, Anthony Figoletti, 24 years old, white, has been charged with second-degree murder for shooting and killing Douglas Cornelius Lewis, who is 39 years old. And guess what? Over
what?
What?
A fucking car accident.
What?
So Lewis, who is the black guy, he rear ends Triboletti, which is an accident, of course. So basically, both drivers get out of their vehicles, which leads to an argument because what happens is two male egos, a black man, a white man, the black man rear-ended him. So
a black man is already weaponized because of his color. Okay.
So of course he was like, "What the fuck, man? You hit the back of my car."
Look at this shit.
So he hit the back of his car. And so what ends up happening is they both get out of the car and then they have an argument. But that's not where shit gets real. Shit gets real because after the argument is done, they both get the fuck in their car.
Okay.
Now, Lewis, the black man, he pulls off, and then Trivoletti unintentionally follows him.
Wow. Wow.
So pause. So here it is. You hit my car. Bruh, you wrong. My bad, bruh. You got insurance? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let me take a picture. Da-da-da-da-da. Back and forth, back and forth. So, okay, it's resolved.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to drive the fuck off. So you just happen to drive with me.
Right.
So, of course, Lewis pulls over. When he pulls over, he gets out of the car like, why the fuck you following me, bruh?
Right.
I done gave you what you needed.
Right.
Shot 4 fucking times.
And this one I'm
by
saying.
Trivoletti. Trivoletti gets out of the car, shoots him 4 times. Please ask me why.
Why?
He says that he hears him say, I'm a GD. Gangster disciples, for those who don't know what
allegedly. They always got a
so he allegedly hears the guy say when he gets out the car and says, fuck that, I'm an OG. Like, what? Okay,
Who
I'm
cares?
a GD.
If he said that, he would have said that when he first got out the car.
Got out the damn car.
So pause. So he gets out of the car. He's really trying to figure out why the fuck you following me. But
right.
Because he gets out of the car, Trivoletti says he hears him say, I'm a GD, which is a gangster disciple
right.
for those who doesn't know. He he dips in his shirt. Trivoletti shots this nigga. He shoots him 4 times.
Overkill.
Hold on. That's not even the end of it. He shoots this nigga 4 times, then drives the fuck off and fleds the scene. Calls his daddy. His daddy says, bruh, go back to the scene or you're automatically going to jail. Comes back to the scene. Tells the police officers that he said that he was a GD and I feared for
his life.
That's always what they say.
It is never.
And so now he's in jail. He's in jail charged with 2nd-degree murder, and he has a bond of $1 million.
No, that's not 2nd-degree murder. That is 1st degree. That is capital murder because you followed him home with the intention, most likely, to shoot him.
My thing is, this is the thing. How did you unintentionally?
That was premeditated.
How many?
Premeditated.
Okay, we have all been in some type of hit and pull over.
Right.
When the last time you was in an accident, who the fuck pulls over, gets your information, and then when you pull off, they follow you?
Right.
Nobody. Unless
how
they
you
have an intention.
Guys, I just want to know one question. How the fuck do you unintentionally follow somebody?
Exactly.
And then when he got out of the car, did he say, so room, I'm driving off. Oh shit, this nigga following me. Let me pull over and tell that nigga I'm a GD.
Right.
What?
Who does that?
What?
You know what, girls? They fear the God in us.
Absolutely. We know what it is.
They do. They really do.
Let me tell you something.
There's no getting rid of us. There is no getting rid of us.
Let me tell you something which is so sad. Black people don't even know who we are, but them motherfuckers do. They do.
Hello.
They know from the beginning of time who we were. So that they have been taught that generation after generation after generation who we are. And they weaponize us because they know who we are. Okay?
Right.
True. Royalty. And that's just not saying it because we saying it. It's a fucking fact. It's
absolutely.
a fact. Sorry.
So Lady D. Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Once again,
oh Lord.
For their loss. You said the Lewis family, Jnique?
Yes, sir. His name, yes, ma'am. His name was where is it? I know his middle name is Cornelius, and he's a Lewis. Oh, but you know what? It really said to me. It really makes me upset because the family, of course, they disputed it. And let me tell y'all why he was out during the coronavirus pandemic. Y'all, he was the daddy to 4 little black children. Y'all, he was only picking up barbecue.
Right.
He was what?
Picking up dinner.
Picking up dinner for his baby, Douglas. That was his name, Douglas Cornelius Lewis. He was y'all. He already
and now
called
we can't
it
pick
in.
up barbecue. Our black man can't go pick up.
He already called it in, y'all. It was already ready. He was just going to pick it up to feed them babies.
Right. Once again,
and he's been accused of being a gangster disciple.
Right.
At 39, y'all, because the person who shot him was 24. Anthony was 24, but Douglas was 39. Right. And I'm not trying to say something. I know I'm the youngest, but I'm 30.
Banging at 39.
No goddamn body.
That's exactly what I was about to say about age. Because I am the youngest one. I'm the youngest one on the show. But still at 30, I would not. Nobody is associating gang with me. And I'm not saying that, people aren't gang members, but bro, he was going to get barbecue.
Well, it has to be in the mind of these people at first. They have to think, like, one of these days, I'm going to get me a nigga. I'm going to shoot me a nigga one day. I'm going to shoot me a nigga one day. And manifest and make it happen.
I got my rope. I got my gun.
My tree.
And guess what? It's a long motherfucking one. That's how they feel. Period. All right. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. Lady D, let us know what's going on out here.
I'm just gonna sum my story up. I'm not gonna go into a whole lot of detail. This may make you guys feel a little better on how you guys feel about how the police officers do nowadays.
Okay.
But pretty much the person I'm going to talk about is Mr. Greg Gunn. He was 58 years old, walking home from a card game at 3:00 in the morning in Montgomery, Alabama.
I don't like the way it sounds.
A 26-year-old white officer claimed that this man looked like he was a suspect for a burglary.
Here you go.
He initially stopped him, tased this 58-year-old man 3 times. Tased him. The man got up and ran. He was steps away from his door when this officer shot him 7 times.
Oh my God.
7 times, y'all.
This is what I'm saying. Every case we discuss is overkill. Go ahead, D.
But hold on. Needless to say, the jury did convict him. But instead of giving him murder, they gave him manslaughter.
Always. Wow. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, let me tell you something. I know that this is going to sound bad, but I'd rather him have manslaughter than fucking nothing.
Exactly.
Me too.
That's why I say this may make y'all feel a little better, but it's not
nothing but 2 to 4.
That ain't nothing.
6 years. It ain't nothing. And what's sad, even tasing somebody 3 times, especially at that age,
and then shooting them
in a heart attack.
One day they're gonna have to answer to God. One day they're gonna have to answer to God.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
They're gonna have to answer.
I mean, I feel that I just want Black men to know we pray for you
every day.
We love you.
We have to.
We support you.
We have to watch how we talk to them and how we treat them. You know what I mean? Because
they go through a lot.
It's hard enough out here for them. You know what I mean?
They go through a lot.
I think it's very important that the women are their peace. Black women, we have to become their peace.
Yeah. Especially when they come home from work, trying to take care of a family.
We gotta stop.
You have to be their sanity.
Stress on them and tension on them. You know what I mean? And I've been guilty of that myself, and I'm gonna commit to doing better. You know what I mean?
I think we all have.
We all have. But absolutely. You know what?
When you know right, you do right.
Right.
When you know better, you do better.
You know better, you do.
You know better, you do better.
Do better.
Absolutely.
We want to send our love to all the families.
All the families.
From my gut.
Yeah.
And we can only
try not to give them a reason. They're gonna find a reason.
And we just gotta pray.
Even if they don't draw it to them, sometimes they draw it to them, but sometimes they absolutely don't.
And most of the time they don't. Yes, because of our skin color, because of and let me tell you something, brown people out there, okay? I'm not for Latina, okay? Don't think you exempt. You're not exempt.
You're not.
You're not exempt.
Right. But I do feel like it's important how we carry ourselves too, and be very alert and conscious of the fact that, they are the enemy a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? So don't even push it. Sometimes a lot of times people want to challenge their authority.
Right.
No.
Be mindful. Know your rights.
Right.
You have to know your
tell
rights,
you,
especially
when I
if you're
tell
going
you
to try
that
to challenge someone. Know your rights.
That is so
Right.
Know your rights.
And the sad thing is, a lot of us don't know. But what's killing these white folks and these white cops, especially, that
Right.
we're starting to learn and know our fucking rights, and they can't.
Also, social
and that's
media.
through YouTube.
That's dangerous for them. That's
And that's
dangerous.
also social media, because
Right.
before we would have a witness, but nobody gave a fuck about that witness because that witness looked like me.
That's
But
right.
now, because see, they wouldn't even indict those two men on Aubrey until that video came out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now the
And
witness
it's like,
is
so
the camera. The witness
it's like
is the camera,
social
and the
media.
camera don't lie. Period.
The social media is a gift and a curse. It
It
gives
is.
you the platform to expand your life, but it also gives me the chance to show somebody how to fuck somebody killed me.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly.
And show people that don't realize how we're treated every day.
Yeah.
Every fucking day. Welcome to Black.
Welcome
Yes.
to being motherfucking
This
Black.
is nothing new. It's just out now. We can video it. That's
It
all.
ain't nothing
Now we
new.
put it
It's
on-
happening
It's nothing new.
generations and generations.
It
Now
happened.
it's just they
So
camera
whenever we're
is there.
able,
That's
put
it.
it on video.
It's the
Yeah.
camera. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
it's
close this
film.
out, ladies. I'm gonna close this out, and I want
I
to.
love you guys.
I love y'all, ladies, and I want to say to our Black
We love you as well.
love you. We love you. You understand me?
We
love
do.
you.
We love our Black men.
Yes, we do.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yes,
So
we do.
anyway,
Yes.
partners, we hope we told y'all some stories you probably ain't never gonna even hear of.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Hey, and
It
keep your
takes
crown on.
motherfuckers
Keep
that
your
look
crown
like
on,
us
ladies.
to tell our stories. Let me see that crown. There you go.
Girl, fix that, straighten that crown up again.
Yes,
Keep your
bitch.
crown on. Keep the crown on.
Yes. Yes.
Black men, Black women, keep your crown on.
That's right.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
All right,
I
ladies.
love
I
it.
love y'all. Bye,
Love you,
We love
partners.
you.